I'd originally planned to wait Betty Boop's Hollywood Mystery until I'd finished watching all of the Betty Boop cartoons, but curiosity got the better of me, and I'm pleased to say I rather enjoyed it. This was released in 1989. It's a 20-25-ish minute short film directed by George Evelyn and written by Ali Marie Matheson, and this is produced by Big Pictures and King Features Entertainment. And it definitely feels like the Betty Boop of the Fleischer days. She's definitely a very recognisable character, and what made me particularly excited about this is that we also have Bimbo and Coco. And I love Coco the Clown. I like Bimbo as well, and I like the fact that they're all in this together. And I won't give any spoilers, but I will talk a little bit about what happens. But first of all, we have a voice cast including Melissa Fahn as Betty Boop, Michael Bell, Lucille Bliss, Hamilton Camp, Jodi Carlisle, Bill Farmer, Toby Gleason, Gregory Jones, Randi Merzon, Roger Rose, and Jim Ward. And the voice acting is really good, absolutely no issues. I'm quite happy with the voice that Betty Boop had. And the narrative is quite fascinating. Betty Boop is working as a waitress. Coco and Bimbo are in the kitchen. And Betty Boop gets a chance to go undercover as a musical detective because there's a mystery in Hollywood. And I don't want to give away too much about it, of course, but I think the narrative is pretty fascinating, and it's all about Betty Boop, Bimbo, and Coco trying to solve this mystery. We have some really interesting characters that we meet along the way. I quite like the character of Lola DaVille. I thought she was pretty interesting. And the animation itself is quite delightful. It's a little rough in places. And the characters themselves, Betty Boop, Bimbo, and Coco, as I said, definitely look very recognisable. My favourite bit of animation in the entire film is when we go inside the prop store. We go inside the prop store room, and it's just so fun and so creative. And I really thoroughly enjoyed that. So visually, it's not too bad at all. Very brightly coloured, very varied colour palette. There's a lot going on at any one time to enjoy. The narrative, really entertaining. Really thoroughly enjoyed the story. Betty Boop looks fantastic. Bimbo and Coco look brilliant. Definitely recognisable from their Fleischer days. And I had a lot of fun with it. If you're an existing Betty Boop fan, I'd say this is absolutely worth checking out. If you've never seen Betty Boop before, I'd say don't make this your introduction to the character. Personally, I think it would be much better, in my opinion, to watch some of the Fleischer cartoons first to get to know the character in her origins a little bit better. The very early Betty Boop cartoons are not always the best. She was actually designed to look somewhat like a dog in the beginning, but over time they refined the design. And she ultimately became the Betty that we know today. And if you are already familiar with Betty Boop and you like Betty Boop, I'd say Betty Boop's Hollywood Mystery is worth checking out. I'm glad that I decided to watch it sooner rather than later because I really thoroughly enjoyed it.